I got to move on and get your take on other things. House Republican leaders, including yourself and John Molinar, the head of the China Select Committee, are demanding transparency from Harvard and its president, Alan Garber, following evidence of repeated collaborations between faculty and the Chinese Communist Party. The allegations include Harvard hosting members of Xinjiang Production and Construction Corps, a CCP parliamentary group, under U.S. sanctions. Why are they having a sanctioned group at Harvard? Researchers also reportedly collaborated with China-based academics on projects funded by the Iranian government, Congresswoman. So you've got Harvard right there in the middle of supporting our two main adversaries. You'll be featured at Yeshiva University's commencement Thursday. Congratulations to you. I would love to hear that speech in the audience. But what do you want to say about all of this CCP involvement now at Harvard?
It is deeply, deeply disturbing, Maria, and this is an area where I have led in terms of oversight and accountability of these higher ed and institutions that have lost their way. We spent a lot of time talking about U.S. taxpayer dollars, but what I'm deeply concerned about is these partnerships, in addition to the abuse of U.S. taxpayer dollars, it's partnerships with our adversaries. By law, these universities have to disclose that to the Department of Education. My concern is that they have not abided by the law and that they are pursuing partnerships with adversaries, whether it's the Iranian regime or whether it's communist China. This is not who we are. This is one of the reasons why Secretary McMahon's actions to defund and pull back those federal dollars is so incredibly important. This is a national security risk for our country and for our next generation of students. So we're going to continue to holding these universities' feet to the fire to answer these questions and make sure that this foreign influence from adversaries, that this infiltration of our higher education institutions does not continue.
Yeah, President Trump knew this years ago in the first term. Remember, the State Department indicted the Harvard professor who was actually sharing intellectual property from Harvard to the CCP.